It's gonna be probably a scary episode for a lot of you guys out there. We got dabs all day. Come on down to the butter barn. All right, so what we got going on here? We got this virus, uh, preferably the HPLVD virus. Turn down this. First, let's get us a nice hit of this. We're gonna be smoking on something today. Let's find out something. We got bong up front, dab rigs in the back. Alright, let's get this stuff. We got that shit broken up now. We got some A on deck. Just sticking some of this in there. Now, let's talk about this HP virus or HPLVD virus. You know, I saw this video that was put out by the Dr. Toad. If you guys know Dr. Toad, he had a video and he was showing himself taking samples from his plants to test them for this virus. Now, his plants look totally healthy. I didn't see anything wrong with his plants at all. But now I'm thinking, fuck, man, I'm gonna test all my plants now. Because this shit, I was like, I heard about it. I heard about it on a strange show. I probably did a my own video on it earlier. This is probably the second video I've made on it. And that should tell you something. I usually make a video when something's really, really, really fucking egging on me. Like something's real important. And I'm kind of scared about this thing. After reading about it, we go over here. Let's speed up here. Yeah, right there, man. You guys can read about it while I take this bong hit. Should be right there on the screen. I got my lighter here. First chief of the day, besides the 2 dabs I took before I took this scribe on. Oh yeah. So, this is a virus, man. Those aren't something that we can even say is curable now. Man, you cannot cure a virus. That's first off. I mean, if they could cure a virus, I think they've been trying to get rid of this COVID-19 stuff. What did they got to do? They had to do some crazy gene therapy just to get rid of it. It didn't even work right? Oh, I probably can't even say that. It worked great. Consult your doctor. You know what I mean? Nah, we all know the truth on that. You can ban my channel if you want, YouTube, whatever. I guess that would suck. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about plant viruses, YouTube. So when you hear me talking, I'm not talking about human viruses. I'm not treating or curing anything. I'm just trying to talk fucking plant virus. And this HPLVD is something important for gardeners and plant community to figure out. So, I mean, it says systems such as abnormal branching. Abnormal branching, dude. I mean, look at the high cultivar. Have you seen anything more abnormal branching than that? I mean, you'll just have a branch on the lower side shoot out. Reduced trichome production. Now, I'll say this. I can break that bud open, and it like stretches with goo, right? Okay, we have damage to the leaves, chlorosis. That means the chlorophyll is all weird and looking all fucked up, right? Stunted growth, right? Now, a lot of these, I'm saying, are like direct symptoms of plant killing. Like, how many plant killing videos have we seen where like the plants look like that? They're all screwed up, and the guy killing the plants swears to God that he didn't do anything foul to them plants. Could this be the culprit behind, I'm gonna say, like maybe 80% of the plant killing going on in the community? Maybe at least 50% of it? Maybe 90% of the killing in the community is because of this. Is it caused from this? And you notice that the plant killers that keep getting it, they take the same dead clones and they try to clone the same dead clones, and they still look the same. So, dude, that's kind of getting me to think now. What if it's this HPLV virus? Now, I've already read on how this fucking spreads, like pruning stuff. An infected plant can touch another infected plant. The pollen can spread it. And they said seeds, an infected seed. So how many people have been just giving out seeds, and we've been getting seeds spreading all over the community? And then what if someone had this, didn't know, and infected other people's plants who they made seeds, and then they got it, and then it went to other people, and it has just spread to everyone. Now, looking at the communities, but I wouldn't say that we have this problem. I wouldn't think. I mean, I'm seeing it under the microscope. Some of you guys are microscoping your buds. I've looked at mine. I haven't seen any of the deflated trichomes that you'd even see in the images. I mean, when you type just that in, you're getting the bud. You're getting cannabis rather. And a lot of these are just like people wondering what their plant disease is. I've yet to find I have yet to find a website that actually had nice photos of exactly what we're looking for. But as you see, there was a picture of the trichomes. They showed trichomes shrivel up. Oh, that might have been on the web. Cannabis disease symptoms, man. How many times have we seen this death? Just with people's plants. Now, what has me worried is I've been cloning my plants for 5 years, man. I don't know, yeah, 5 years, maybe more. That high cultivar. In those 5 years, has it ever encountered this problem? I've I haven't seen it really. It's always been good. Did it catch anything from anyone else's plants that gave me seeds and I did? Well, I only popped people's seeds once, and that was, I believe, in 2017 or 18, right? 18. That was after this virus came out, which has me worried. Now I'm a little isolated from like areas, but again, it could come down in from like pollen somewhere. So this is what I'm talking about. This is like this claims that that's a virus right there. Like, let's see. Okay, look at that root symptoms right here. See the roots right there? I don't know. I having a little bit of root versus all that root there. I mean, would you really think that that was a problem with a virus, or would you just think, oh shit, I fucked up the roots, I fucked up the cloning, my cloning wasn't as good as I cloned before? So you could miss it there. The vegetative stage, I'm gonna be honest, man. Um, the one on the left looks better than the one on the right. I don't know why this website is telling me the one on the right is a better plant. The one on the left looks like it just didn't get repotted in a plant. It looks like it grew really big and they didn't repot it and it got stunted and that's why it's small. It looks like it's just got stunted. I like the shape of it. I like the node spacing. And you look at the other one, it's all stretched out. It's not even trained. They're trying to claim that one's better than the other one. I don't know. I don't know about this video, about this picture here either. It's like there could be many factors that would cause it to stunt like that, like to be smaller. One would be its pot size is small. You know what I mean? And who knows what they're like feeding it or something, right? It probably got stunted. I don't know. But then they're like, why did the other one do that? I don't know. It's all stretchy. They didn't top it. It looks like they topped the one on the left and the other one on the right's not topped. So I mean, it's just like I can't really find anything good. They say the flowering stage, you get like yellow signs at the tip. I've never seen anyone in the community with that, really. But here's what we got to worry about. Like, we don't want this getting in and spreading to everyone. So people got to watch out. Um, Here's the trichome photos I told you about. Put this up here just in case someone wants to read that one. Yeah, so the trichomes from the infected cannabis plant on the right, they're all shriveled like raisins. The one on the left, nice and healthy. They say, oh, you need an electron microscope. You don't need an electron microscope. You can probably see that with a scope. Throughout its facility, most areas spread via tools, equipment, and workers that have come into contact with infected plants. Cultivators should always sterilize tool, equipment, and hands with a 10% bleach solution. Ugh, dude, I'm not putting bleach on my hands. That's not healthy, dude. Can't be putting bleach on your hand every day. Starting work on a new plant. That's crazy, dude. They're bleaching their hands now. It's also often spread through cloning and cuttings that are taken from an infected mother. See, I, dude, it would only take that 1 year, and if you don't notice it, you could fuck all your my high cultivar could go bye bye. I could lose it. I could lose it forever because if it gets that virus and I don't have a clean cutting like a tissue culture somewhere, then dude, it's fucked. It's gone. It's over. Uh, Game over for my cultivar because I can only get that through the cutting because you can't get food through the seed, man. The feminized seed that I made with the feminized to feminized. That's the only one like that's like that. The other ones, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're good. But like I said, like some of them are throwing bubblegum flavors out. Others are throwing like kind of like that flavor, but just not like the shape, the density. It doesn't have like it doesn't have what that has. You know what I mean? There's even a specific tweak of the terpene that it has that I can tell. You know what I mean? It has the overproduction of trichomes in the rosin and resin and terpenes and stuff, whereas the other ones, um, they're just a lower yield on that. And that's just because I mean that shit wasn't stabilized. We're talking a cross between two different plants, and I take a female one of that plant, but then I cross it with another plant, another female. So now you have like three groups of genetics, uh, all femmed through fem pollen of one, and it kind of makes the seeds like unreliable. You gotta like pheno hunt them. There's like they're all different. Uh, so that's what you got there. All right, let's get my music back on. So via seed ear from infected males. Oh shit. Yeah, see your male can be infected. Now that's crazy right there. You ever think that a male plant could get infected and then give it through the pollen? That just blows my mind. So here's how it replicates. Uh, when the RNA or DNA molecule are circular, they can replicate like a wheel that becomes a infinite template. This creates more of the genome, I guess they're trying to say. So that's a problem right here. It is a legit virus, and that's like whatever the workings of it is. Now I start to think like, what? How could I like? How can you combat a virus? You know what I'm saying? Technically, they go systematic. Like you might be able to kill some viruses, like on the surface and stuff, but once it's in like a systematic in a creature, I mean, you're kind of fucked there, right? But plant is like not human, so I started thinking like, all right, I started looking this stuff up. Gold nanoparticles on viruses. All right, now let's see here. Turn this down a bit. So, the multifunction of gold or nanoparticles enables the rapid and effective SARS-CoV-19 2 testing. So they're using it for the testing. So that it can't do anything to the virus then. They're using it in virus detection. If they're using it in virus detection, then it's going to have no help whatsoever. See, now I can't even look this stuff up, man, right now, but some stuff you shouldn't even look at like that. Don't look at it. You saw it. I'm not allowed to show you some stuff, probably. I'm trying to find it in plants, though. Garlic extract. Okay, I want to know how they're doing it with nanoparticles. Shout out to National Library of Medicine. It's fucking free. Let's see. Yeah, they give an IP address. Now I'm on a proxy, so good luck on that. I'm on tour, so. Gold nanoparticles for attenuate inactivity of influenza virus nanoparticle. Rapid diagnosis affects inhibition of close like body nanoparticles. Development of gold nanoparticles based on viral flow. Let's see. Antiviral antioxidant particles of green synthesized gold. Alright, it says using the gold nanoparticles to destroy viruses. Now I'm trying to find this about plants, YouTube, man. Don't fuck with me. Here's a Louisiana one. It might give some hope. Might give some hope. Again, I'm on a VPN, so we're gonna get some slow connections. What that does is just it creates my own virtual private network on the the Tor network. making my IP addresses foreign IPs and things like that. Yeah. Okay, so we're here. Let's I don't know where am I gonna put this. All right, so EPFL News. Shout out to you. Again, YouTube. This is about plants, not people. So researchers have created nanoparticles that attract viruses, and using the pressure resulting from the binding process destroy them. This revolutionary approach could lead to development of a broad spectrum of those things. So I'm looking for plant stuff, not anything like that. I want to know what they're doing. Super molecular nanoparticle materials and interfaces in laboratories. Let's see. Okay, they have created gold nanoparticles for just this purpose, and findings could lead to a broad spectrum of treatment. Once injected in the body, okay, so the virus is getting tricked, it claims. And this is super molecular nanomaterials and interfaces laboratory. So, okay, so the viruses bind to the gold nano in order to infect them. Nanoparticles use the pressure produced locally by this link up to break the viruses, rendering them innocuous. That means that they no longer can function and do their thing. The results of this research have just been published by the Nature Materials. Now that's interesting. So I know that the miso gold stuff. Let me get off this website before I gets me into any trouble. If anyone want to friggin' look up this web article, it's right there. I'm not advertising anything, but like just gonna go over here. What am I gonna type in? I'm gonna type in miso gold. I'll get Purist Colloid's website. Miso gold. All right. So this is not the website. Back up for a second. Ah, shit. All right. Purist Colloids. Purecolloids.com. It got me in the .uk because again I'm on a VPN right now, so it's throwing me all over the world. But I believe .uk it should be the same thing as .com. Purist Colloids. It just got me on the UK version of it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. So here we go. It's the same website. I've been on it, so no worries if you see that. You don't want to go to the UK one. There's a USA Purist Colloids. Again, I'd like to just remind you I'm on a VPN tour. So it may load up a different foreign site, but these sites should be .coms too or something. You know what I'm saying? All right. Miso Go is per 999 gold, nanoparticles, 0.3 nm, I believe, if I can get that. Oh, okay. 3 nanometers particle size, 20 ppm. Again, sorry, the prices are in euros. My bad. I mean, whatever. Just I wonder if I can change my country. Nah, can't do it. Well, whatever. So let's I don't know. Click on it. Give us a little more information. So what I've been doing with this stuff, just with my cannabis, I've been spraying my cannabis with this stuff, and I've been feeding the cannabis with it. Sorry, taking a little bong rip. So I've been spraying and feeding my cannabis and stuff for about 3 years, maybe 2 years, 2 to 3 years. And I've been just doing it just to see if I can have it do anything. Just see what happens. You know what I mean? I just want to be different. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like to do some shit uh, that you don't even need to do, right? But I did notice and read up on gold nano and plants and how plants can absorb the gold nano, like eucalyptus plants, and people were able to refine like a ton of eucalyptus leaves and pull out like tiny amounts of gold after refining the leaves. And they're also saying how the nano it like helps photosynthesis, and there's other things that I can do like for a plant. I also wanted to test to see if it would make it like herm, and nope, it's not like silver. The way it doesn't make it herm because the colloidal silver is a colloid. This is not a colloid. You don't want to feed your plant gold colloid. This is a gold nanoparticle, and it says it's a pure colloid, but like you'll have to read up on a lot of colloidal silver makers isn't actually a colloid, so colloidal. So just to keep in mind, let's call it a nanoparticle instead of a colloid because gold colloidal gold is toxic to people. But this type of nanoparticle, this is made for human consumption as a supplement, and it sucks. This version of the website, I don't get the reviews that we had. We could have went through those reviews and stuff, but it just got me in Europe right now. Miso Gold, one of the U.S. gallons right here. So I used to get gallons of this stuff, right? So I would spend money like, I think it's less than that in the U.S. We'll have to see. Uh, but yeah, so I would get like a gallon, and I'd use that. It would last me years though, that gallon. So, but I guess you could probably get away with it with some of the smaller bottles. So like it would have like more affordable bottle. Like this one is like $25, which would be probably a little less. Now it's a tiny amount, but keep in mind, uh, do you even need to like? Is this something that we can just like add like a tablespoon to a gallon of water and that'll be good? Like just get a little bit of nanoparticles, like, or just do like a huge dose of it on the plant. Have all those nanoparticles bind because if you look up 3 nanometer, can 3 nanometer, can 3 nm enter a cell? I believe so. Can 3 nm enter plant cell? Can 3 particle? See, um, nanoparticles with size less than 10 mnm can be absorbed by the plant roots, such as gold nanoparticles. So that's what I'm talking about. So it can be absorbed into, way absorbed. I mean, that's less than 10 nm. This is 3 nm. Uh, let's see. So you can look up the nanoparticles. They are getting in the plant. Like, it's going in. And from what I read before, it's 3 is enough to enter the cell. It can enter the human cell, it can enter the plant cell. And inside the cell is where the virus would attack, right? Now, because we're human beings, like, there's no possible way this would work for a human. I'm not talking about this working for a human. And consult your doctor if you have any viruses for treating your virus. Go to your doctor. I'm not treating anyone here. I'm talking plants. And a plant is a small enough, simple organism where you could get every bit of that plant soaked in with this stuff, right? You could probably soak your cannabis seeds with this stuff or hemp seeds. Um, that might be a smart thing to do. And what we do is, according to the last thing we read, was apparently they gold nanoparticles bind to like the virus can bind to it. Now I don't know the particle size that the virus was binding to. All I can say is this is the best we got though. Miso Gold, unless you can find a smaller particle sized product being sold to the public. Um, this Miso Gold stuff is our the best we probably have to try to treat this thing. If anyone's got it out there, it would be kind of an interesting experiment to see if it would work. It's expensive. I understand that. Now, there was a grower in the community that had what he had this he had a virus or something, right, in his plants. It lasted a few years. It was like a soil problem. It went in the soil. I forget what the virus was called, but after a few years, it would go away. Now, I did try telling him about this, but I mean, this is just way too expensive to treat something like that. Like you need so much of it to cover a spot. Did you get it in the ground? But what if you could just like get it in the roots, and then the roots will kind of be like a shield or something, or like at least hold it back. Is soaking your seeds in gold nano a solution to stopping the spread? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't even know if this particle size is the right particle size for a virus to attach to or be seek out. You know what I'm saying? Because it should think that it would think the gold particle is like a cell of the plant, and it would attack that instead of your plant cell. I believe is how it works. So if you can overload the plant with this stuff and have it go inside of it, maybe the virus will just attach there and then not be able to do anything. It makes it innocuous, which means it like can't spread or do anything. And just go away, right? So that is a possible solution, maybe, but again, I don't know. There's a lot of factors. Like, what was the NM of that that thing that they did? That's the testing of the cannabis. Um, Pierce colloids. Let's see if I can find that article again, and maybe no, see, I didn't do it. Let's go back there. Um, was it here? Uh, yeah. I want to see maybe I didn't I missed it. If it says what the nanoparticle of that was. They created gold nanoparticles. Um, okay, it's still not saying NM. That's like nanometer, a measurement of the particle. Maybe I can contact these people and I can ask them if they can test it on the hops virus, and I'll just make it about beer, and they'll be able to do the research because they're not going to be able to fund any research on hemp and cannabis. But if we can get them to do it and it works on the beer hops, then it'll work for us too. So that's how I'm going to maybe try to do it. Of course, let's see if I actually get around to contacting these guys. I mean, let's see how easy it is. Now to research into broad spectrum of virus treatments. It's not saying that. I know I don't blame them for not telling us the particle size. Just using my own head, like, so the virus is going after what? It's seeking out what, and we'll find out what the size of that is. Okay, how much do humans? Okay, they imitate the cell's receptors. Okay, so they think they're a cell's receptor. So what's the NM size of our cell receptor? See how we do it? Okay, let's do this. Receptor. I probably spelled some shit wrong, but it'll it'll do it. Oh shit. Cell receptor size. Human. Hmm. Okay, so T cell receptor found on the surface of T cells. T cell receptor. T cell receptor NM size. Pain in the ass. T cell receptor NM size. Receptor and its major complex are small, approximately 7 nm compared with other abundant cell surfaces. Damn, 7 nm. Again, see, okay, so we're dealing with 7. So it's a little over double uh, what Pierce colloids is. I know. I wonder if there's a way I could contact this company, explain to them what's going on with hops and stuff, and see if I can get 7 nm. 7 nm nanometers, and it's just 3. I wonder if they can increase the nanometers. I don't know. I don't know where any other nanometer would be though. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like what I mean there is I don't know where you'd buy any other nanometer. Like this shit's just not being sold anywhere, and this stuff's FDA approved too. So that also makes a big deal about using it, knowing it's safe. Uh, Shit though. I don't know. Will 3 work? I have no idea. I have no idea if 3 will work. Might be too small, or maybe they don't know exactly how it's doing it, and maybe it's not attracted to the gold nano because it thinks it's a receptor, but maybe there's some electromagnetic or even phenomenon going on with the gold nano with the virus that they kind of like get pulled to each other like static dust. You know what I'm saying? And then that kills them. So you never know. Um, Again, that site didn't say if they did use 7, but they said that the viruses think that it's a receptor, cell receptor. And we looked up and we found T cell receptor, and it was 7. So that is interesting. So again, we'll smoke this bong, and then I'm gonna end the show because I don't like to keep these too long, and I don't like to spread information out. I'm gonna try to condense some more information to make videos so you can able to listen to something. You know what the heck? You don't have to listen to an hour to pick through it. All right. We'll take this farewell bong. Probably gonna take a few hits to get it done. Again, I'm gonna contact Pierce Colloids, see if I can get them to make a 7 nm dose for plants. And that would be to treat the I'm gonna call it the hops virus that's harming the beer industry. I'm not even gonna mention anything about cannabis. Oh yeah. All right.